When you think of the Vatican, you imagine grandeur, gleaming domes, endless halls of priceless artwork, the whisper of incense in candlelit cathedrals, and the voice of popes echoing through centuries. At just 109 acres, Vatican City is the smallest country in the world, yet it holds more wealth, influence, and mystery than most nations combined. But that's what they want you to see. Because under the marble, beneath the saints, beyond the gold and the Latin hymns, there is a deeper structure. One not found on tourist maps, one never shown in documentaries. And it doesn't end at the catacombs. This is the other Vatican. According to leaked maps, banned texts, and the scattered confessions of exorcists and archivists who have vanished without a trace, the Vatican's basement spans over 3,000 miles beneath the earth. A hidden network of tunnels, vaults, chambers, and living corridors that snake beneath continents, connecting not just cities, but belief systems, bloodlines, and secrets older than scripture. And at the center of this global network lies something not divine, but buried, contained, something they fear. It began with a stolen map, one that never should have surfaced. It was uploaded briefly on an obscure deep web server before being taken down, allegedly traced back to a whistleblower within the Vatican Apostolic Archive, once known as the Archivum Secretum. This map wasn't symbolic or allegorical, it was topographical. It showed direct subterranean lines running from Vatican Hill to Giza, to Baalbek, to Göbekli Tepe, even to Antarctica. And in the middle, drawn with obsessive precision, a symbol etched in concentric circles labelled only as Nexus Solis, the Sun Gate. The man who leaked the map disappeared a week later, but before he did, he claimed that the Vatican stores more than just religious texts, that it holds the history of pre-human civilizations, fossils of non-terrestrial species, objects of power built by minds not shaped like ours. And that the real function of the Vatican is not to protect the Church from heresy, but to protect the world from what sleeps beneath it. That's when stories began to surface again. Not new ones, but old whispers resurfacing. In 1943, during World War II, a group of Nazi occultists were said to have used diplomatic back channels to access the lower levels of the Vatican. Their goal, not treasure, not scripture, but entry into the lowest chamber. Only one returned. His body was covered in strange geometric burns, patterns no fire could make. He spoke of a metallic city, buried under Rome, humming with energy and voices that echoed inside your mind instead of your ears. He died 3 days later screaming in Latin, a language he never knew. His journal, smuggled out and later published anonymously, contained a final entry. There are no walls, only light, endless corridors, voices without mouths. They do not sleep, they listen. And then there's the elevator. Hidden behind a mosaic depicting St. Michael slaying the dragon, there exists, allegedly, an access point, an elevator unlike any other. Not powered by electricity, not listed on any schematics, said to descend 13 levels below the known foundations of the Vatican. The first 4 levels are catacombs, the next 3 archives. After that, the keys change. Not mechanical keys, but symbolic ones, a saint's bone, a sealed vow of silence, a handwritten confession in blood. Each level tests more than security, it tests your soul. Witnesses, few and anonymous, claim that after the 9th level gravity shifts, the air grows thick, devices stop working, voices are heard whispering in unknown tongues, and light itself begins to behave unnaturally. An exorcist stationed in Vatican City for over 20 years, Father Antonio Marassi, was once overheard saying that the Church does not exorcise demons to protect people, It does it to prevent them from coming back in. His last known recording before his disappearance in 2012 was this: "The seal is not eternal, the gate is old, and it's getting tired." Then there's the most infamous rumour, the Black Papal Door. Located in a chamber only opened during a lunar eclipse once every century, the door allegedly leads to a place known as the Null Cathedral, a pitch-black chamber made of unknown stone that hums constantly like it's breathing. In the centre of the room floats an obsidian altar, not resting on the floor, but suspended mid-air, chained with inscriptions in every human language known, and several that aren't. Atop this altar, carved in a spiral, is a warning. "We did not kill it, we only buried it. Pray it forgets our names." Some claim this being, the one beneath the altar, was not a demon, but a god older than gods, a consciousness so vast and alien that ancient civilizations worshipped it as divine before it turned on them. It took a unified ritual from every ancient priesthood to banish it. Sumerian, Egyptian, Vedic, Mayan, even Druidic rites were invoked. And where was the gate sealed? Vatican Hill, which means the Vatican isn't a temple, it's a lid. And now it's cracking. In 2023, seismic activity directly beneath the Vatican began increasing, not in tremors, but in pulses, rhythmic vibrations like a heartbeat. A maintenance worker anonymously leaked an image of a chamber deep below, made entirely of bone. Carved into the walls in blood was a warning: the gate must not breathe. The next day, his apartment was destroyed in what officials claimed was a gas explosion, but there was no gas line. And here's the terrifying implication. If the tunnels do span 3,000 miles, then this isn't just about the Vatican. It's about every cathedral that felt too big, every church that echoed strangely at night, every locked chamber that isn't for public access. They're all connected. They're not houses of God, they're anchors, nodes in a worldwide cage. And the cage, it's cracking. So next time you walk past an ancient church and feel cold for no reason, or hear something whisper when no one's there, don't assume it's your mind, because the gate is waking, and if it opens, history won't just change, it will be erased. Like this video if you've ever felt watched in a place of worship. Comment below. Do you believe the Vatican is protecting us from something, or hiding something from us? Subscribe for more forbidden history, leaked lore, and suppressed truths. Share this now before it disappears like everything else tied to the gate, because if the altar breaks, there may be no one left to pray.